Hey friends, welcome to the part 6. We are looking at real certification questions on Desktop Specialist. If you are looking to get certified, this is the basics level of certification for Tableau BI practitioners. Even if you are not a Tableau BI practitioner, you can still attend this certification and clear. This is the basic one. Okay. Earlier they had some questions which were linked to practical stuff, but now they don't have it. See, if you clear the certification, you will get a badge like this. You can add this to your profiles. Okay, you can register this in Credly as well, and Credly will add it into your profile. This exam costs $100. See, sometimes there are certain offers. When I gave this certification like 2.5 years back or 3 years back, that time they had issued a discount coupon of 50% off, so I was able to give it for very less amount of money. But during that time, there were certain questions which were practical oriented, so they used to give you softwares and you used to create those reports there live. Now they don't have such concepts. Everything is theoretical. You just mark the options. You will get 30 questions and 60 minutes. For each question you have 2 minutes. If you are serious about the data game, if you are serious about the analytics game, then become a desktop specialist, man. But if you are not serious, that is perfectly okay. You can log off, unsubscribe from this channel. No need to spend your time here. Okay, you can keep watching reaction videos of RRR by Americans and so on and waste your time. But if you are serious, please hit the subscribe button. It will help us grow the subscriptions, as well as it will help you to stay tuned to the latest certification content we keep posting regularly. Almost every day we keep posting 2 to 3 videos on these certifications. Let us jump into the questions now. This is a question on quick table calculation. Do you understand what is quick table? See, this is a documentation. If you want to apply calculations quickly, you can use this table calculation. And what sort of calculation it can do? Pause. It can do all of these: running total difference, percentage difference. You can pause this video. Please pause this video. Read this carefully. Okay. So here in this question, they are referring to the percent difference from. So you see this percent difference from this one. See, the thing is, how does percent difference work? You have the previous column. Okay, this is your previous column and this is your next column. You are applying a percent difference here. What it will do? It will take the value from the previous column first. But the first data value, the question is asking you about the first data value. What will it take? The first data value, there is no value here, boss. See what will happen. You try to put here, it will take the value from here. Then this third row, it will take the value from the second row. But there is no value when the first row comes. What will it do? It will take null. It will not take 0. It will take null. It will not take 0. It will take null. And this would be the answer. See, the answer cannot be 0 here, because you should always remember the way software works is, if there is nothing, like the world when there was no earth, no galaxy, nothing, what was there? There was nothing. Nothing means null. There was null. Nothing doesn't mean 0, because it cannot be 0. When earth was not there, that cannot be 0, because the people who invented 0 were not born, man. That's why 0 was not there. So null, nobody invented. Did you hear in the history that this is a guy who invented null? No, nobody invented null. Nothing. Did anybody invent nothing? No, nobody invented nothing. Now C says duplicated from the nearest column, but for the first time there is no value there. Column is fine, but there is no value there. So how will it, what value it will take? And then it says the current value. It says that it will always go and see if there is a value in the previous column. If there is no value, there is no logic that, okay, hey boss, there is no value. So the current value. But what is the current value? There is no current value. It is going to take it from the previous value. Okay. This is our answer. Null is our answer. Now let us jump into the next question. It says, which two filter modes, boss, filter modes that you can use with dimension filters? See, why you use filter modes? You want to filter the data. For example, you have data for different countries. You just want to filter the data for India. You can do it. You just want to filter the data for America, USA. You can do that, applying filters. See, if you see the execution of filters, the order is important. You need to understand this, boss. You need to understand this: extract filters, data source filters, context filters, filters on dimensions, filters on measures. This is the sequence. Filters are executed in the following order. Okay, so these are the different types of filters and they are executed in this order. Please put it in your brain somewhere, man. This is very important. Okay, but this question is talking about two filter modes to use with dimension filters. Did you see dimension filters? Filters on dimensions. This is what we are talking about. See, this is important. How do you filter using wildcard match? What is wildcard match? If you want to, like suppose you want to know, that, for example, Thomas is the name that you are looking for. You type Thomas, but is it Thomas Edwin, Thomas Johnson, etc.? You don't know the surname. Okay, then you type wildcard Thomas and ampersand. Ampersand will say that, okay, any name, any full name with the name which has the name Thomas, it will give it to you. So it can give you a list of names, 4-5 names, but the surname would be different, but the first name would be Thomas. That is how it works, and that is why this is correct. The wildcard match option is correct here. See, you know this guy Sundar Pichai. This guy, talks very softly, looks a very decent person. He will always say I am from a very moderate Indian family, etc. This is all bullshit and crap. He this year in fact, last 2022, he took $226 million of paycheck. $226 million. That means approximately $18 million per month. That is what he is earning, and he is talking about simplicity. Usually all such people will talk about simplicity, and when you lay off people and still take that paycheck, it's not good, man. It's definitely not good. So would you call such people simple? No, such people are greedy people. They are like pure capitalist, pure greedy. Now that is our opinion, but your opinion might be different. No problem with that. We will go back to our hard life and understand selecting multiple values. This is also a filter. You can select multiple values. There can be, like, whenever in the certification you are giving the exam, there is a radio button. Radio button means single select, but there can be a checkbox kind of thing. Checkbox is multiple select. So D is also correct in this case. Now if you look at range of values, what are range of values? See, range of values we used with calculated fields. We are using with parameters and calculated fields, where we say, okay, you have this range of values between this and this value. You can do the calculation. You see this range of values. These are the values, and it displays as this. Okay, we don't use this with filter. So this is wrong, and I'm not aware of, at most I have not read about this in Tableau documentation, so I cannot comment on it. So this would be our final answers. Now let us look at this next question. What are the two types of fields? Which two types of fields appear blue? Blue. See, you should always remember there are two types of things: discrete, continuous. Discrete, continuous. Discrete, continuous. The measures are also that way. Dimensions are also that way. Discrete, continuous. Green is continuous. Green values are continuous. Blue values are discrete. Green values are continuous. Blue values are discrete. Okay. So can green be both measure and dimension? Yes, you see here green measures and dimension. This is a dimension. These are green. Now blue measures sum of profit, blue measures, and dimensions product name are discrete. Discrete values are treated as finite. Okay, and continuous field are treated as infinite. Generally, continuous field add access to the view. Discrete views add headers to the view. Okay, this is the main difference. If you see here. We already saw blue. Which one is blue? Discrete are blue. Discrete are blue. Discrete are blue. That is why these two, B and C, are right answer. Continuous is green. Okay. CG. If you see continuous, CG. Continuous is green. Okay. DB. DB for database. DB for dimensions. Sorry, discrete blue. Discrete blue. Okay. This is how I remember. You can devise your own method, or you can use our method. Up to you. So friends, if you have not yet subscribed, do so. It helps us to build what? Man, I want to build a subscriber base to this channel, for this channel. So please help me do that. Second, what we want to do is we want to make sure that all the subscribers are tuned and they get alerted timely of all the recent certification contents that we are publishing. So you don't have to, keep looking for content. This is the channel, man. This is the channel which will make difference in your life. But I mind you, I'm telling you, but if you're just looking for zaddy stuff, like, a girl appearing in a video and somebody doing a podcast and she's explaining how she was a call center person and how she became a data analyst and how she moved from like 5,000 per month to 2 lakh per month, waste your time, man. Waste your time. But if you're looking for real content, okay, this channel is about real content. It will help you uplift. Okay, so this is the part 6. Parts. Now you might ask, hey buddy, what happened to other parts like 4, 5? It is there for members. Please click the link in the description, become a member. If you have less money, become a cloud kernel member. If you have good money and you are looking for awesome content on advanced certifications as well, become a cloud ninja member. Okay, up to you. This brings us to the end of this part. We will see you again in the next part. Keep preparing and keep yourself motivated, man.